There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Getting alleys out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to all those of you who are locked on the line. A special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world. A special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the time is really flying. Just now you're going to hear Christmas songs. Just now you're going to hear Diwali. Just now you're going to hear. Imagine today is just the 11th of September. Where were you? Where were you, ladies and gentlemen, 22 years ago? Where were you 22 years ago? 22 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, today marks the 22 years since the deadliest terror attack on U.S. soil. The deadliest terror attack. And I can remember, this happened, or maybe it was early in the morning. It was early in the morning. And I was on the phone, and calls were coming in and whatnot, and I was sitting, and I was just looking at this thing unfold. Wow. Really something else. Where were you 22 years ago? 22 years ago. So many people, ladies and gentlemen, almost 3,000 persons lost their lives. I've been close to the World Trade Center. Yeah, I believe I've been close to it, but I've never been inside of the World Trade Center. No. I know families and whatnot, but that was really a scary time for those who reside abroad, those who reside close to the area and whatnot, in Queens, and so that was really terrible. They had to walk. I remember getting called with family. You have to walk on, what's the name of the bridge again? The Queensboro Bridge. And they had to walk for miles, and people left their cars in the city, and boy, that was really, really something else. Really something else. That's why you never know, you just never know. And every day I come here and I try to tell you that you just have to live your life and, do positive things, do good things, and, because you never know, you just never know when things could really take the worst in your life, take a turn for the worst, when disaster could really come your way, when you could just be maybe a shooting, collateral damage, something happen, and you just in the wrong place at the wrong time, your husband leave home, wrong place at the wrong time, the way all things run, the way how things going right now, it's like anything could happen, boy, but every day, that's why every day, you pray for protection. To have people who say things in life and stop saying that. Don't say that. There are people say, well, I don't think I will ever cross 50 now, boy. I don't think I will ever cross 50. There are people who said that all their lives, all their lives, that when they reach almost 50, they died. There are people who said that I just want to see my children get married and that's it. And as soon as the children get married, that's it. They died. So always remember, know what you're saying. You have to know what you're saying. Know what you're saying. You'll be surprised to know how what you say and your mind. Just how to program your mind, Program your mind. As I was telling somebody on Saturday, I was chatting with a very influential person, a great guy. And he was just telling me that how, sometimes you just have to it's a reset. You just have to reset your life. You just have to, it's like, sometimes long ago you had these cassettes. And sometimes you just have to take out eject, press eject, turn it around, take your finger, turn the little tool thing there inside, that has the track on it, and put it back and go again. Sometimes you really have to press the eject button, and do what you have to do, Serious. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, I want to start with it because a lot of Trinidadians lost good friends in there. I think, yeah, a lot of Trinis lost persons they were close by, their neighbors and whatnot. And before we go, the murder toll Friday was 4:05. It went up by 4 this weekend. I'll tell you all about that. The same period last year, it was 418. The same period last year, it was 418. Okay? Same period last year. Well, the murder toll today is 409. Same period last year, it was 418. Now, today marks 22 years since the deadliest terror attack on the U.S. soil, which claimed the lives of almost 3,000 persons. The September 11 attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were 4 coordinated Islamist suicide terrorist attack carried out by Al-Qaeda against the United States on Tuesday 11th of September 2001. That morning, 19 terrorists reportedly hijacked 4 commercial airlines scheduled to travel from New England to mid-Atlantic regions of the East Coast to California. The hijackers crashed the first 2 planes into the twin towers of the World Trade Center into New York City, which were 2 of the world's 5 tallest buildings at the time. The third team succeeded in crashing into the Pentagon, which was the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Defense in Arlington County, Virginia, while the 4th plane crashed in rural Pennsylvania following a passenger revolt. During the attack, 2,977 people were killed, 19 hijackers committed murder-suicide, and more than 25,000 were injured. Out of the 2,975 fatal victims, 2,753 were killed in the World Trade Center and the surrounding areas, 184 at the Pentagon and 40 in Pennsylvania. Like I am sure you all didn't know this. Out of the 2,977 fatal victims, 2,753 persons out of the 2,977 were killed in the World Trade Center and the surrounding area, 184 at the Pentagon and 40 in Pennsylvania. These deaths included 265 on 4 planes. The attack remained the deadliest terrorist act in the world history. The victim relative and dignitaries usually convene at the place where hijacked jets crashed on September 11, annually at the World Trade Center in New York, the Pentagon, and Field in Pennsylvania. That was really something else. That is, I don't think the world could ever forget that. And you know, I tell you something, before we show you a video with, we have a video with, you know, persons explaining everything. You know, sometimes, you know, I have traveled to the area, the World Trade Center area, and they really remember those people, boy. Persons' names, and the place is so, I tell you, when you go there, when you stand there, when you pass that place that they built, watch me, you get chills, you know, you got kind of the Freedom Tower, you get a kind of a feeling, boy, like you know, it's like a kind of a feeling, boy, like, boy, you're feeling like this strange enough. You could be in what mood, and you pass by that place, you get a real feelings, you know, a real kind of feeling, you understand? But so sad, so sad. So I just want to show, you know, and just to let you know also, we're going to show all this to you. On the morning of the attack, President George Bush was focused on an important part of his domestic agenda, which was education at Emma E. Boca Elementary School in Florida. While listening to the 2nd grade to complete a reading lesson, he was informed that America was under attack. That is something that you will never forget. When the Secret Service came and they gave him the message. We have all that also. Go ahead, let me see. Okay. That was when the Secret Service guy came.
A second plane hit the 2nd tower. America is under attack.
Today we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're looking at a live picture from Washington, and there is smoke pouring out of the Pentagon. It would appear that there has been another major explosion, this one in the nation's capital. There is smoke in the air over the Pentagon.
This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the two towers. A huge explosion now raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way.
We're getting reports that a part of the tower, the second tower, the one a bit further to the south of us, has collapsed. We are checking on that.
United 93, that traffic for you is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking at United 93.
When I took the call over, there was a soft-spoken, calm gentleman. I asked him his name. He told me Todd Beamer. He said, "Lisa, would you recite the Lord's Prayer with me?" He said, "Okay, let's roll."
We've got a report from a guy at 24 of a cloud of black smoke off his lap.
Wheeling to 97.
But we don't have confirmation.
United Airlines flight number 93 left Newark at 8:01 this morning en route to San Francisco. It went down in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
The North Tower is leaning. Oh my God, there it goes!
I hope I live. I hope I live. It's coming down on me.
And there's, you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord.
Both trade towers, where thousands of people work, on this day, Tuesday, have now been attacked and destroyed. There is simply no way to accurately describe the emotion this evokes.
I want you all to know that America today is on bended knee in prayer for the people whose lives were lost here, for the workers who work here, for the families who mourn. This nation stands with the good people of New York City and New Jersey and Connecticut as we mourn the loss of thousands of our citizens. I can hear you. I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
September 11 will go down in our history as a day to remember. None of us will ever forget the pictures of our courageous firefighters and police, many of whom have lost friends and colleagues, or the hundreds of people attending or standing patiently in line to donate blood. A tragedy like this could have torn our country apart, but instead, it has united us. This event can give a message of hope, hope for the present and hope for the future. The cross tells us that God understands our sin and our suffering. And from the cross, God declares, "I love you." The story does not end with the cross. For Easter points us beyond the tragedy of the cross to the empty tomb. It tells us that there is hope for eternal life, for Christ has conquered evil and death and hell. My prayer today is that we will feel the loving arms of God wrapped around us, and will know in our hearts that he will never forsake us as we trust in him. And this is going to be a day that we will remember as a day of victory. May God bless you all.
Wow. And you know, today, I think they, well, annually, they gather at the Freedom Tower. So today had a little gathering also.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Come back to me.
Oh, say.
Wow, so ladies and gentlemen, in fact, we're going to take that link and put it on my page. Yeah, on Facebook and YouTube, Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook and Ian Alleyne Network on YouTube. We're going to take that link and put it so you'll be able to see the entire program, what went on in New York today. But you know, and I'll tell you this, I'll tell you this. As much as whatever agencies they have that monitor those who come out to break the law, it was very, very unfortunate that they didn't know how that happened. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we must take a page from that event and pay special attention to persons, as they say, who reap havoc in our nation. Gangs who kill people, persons who kill people and dismember their bodies that live among us. That the day something will happen, and it will turn the history of this nation around. History, it will turn, everything will turn. Because we leave them daily, we leave them among us. Enough is not being done to go after those who break the law every day, who rob home invasions, rob businessmen, who shoot innocent people, and who rape them, rape in home invasions, and we see it. Enough, and I could stand there and tell you flat, enough is not being done to really go after these people and them. That daily we see people sell drugs in our communities, cocaine and marijuana, and in a big way, and destroy our communities, destroy our children, our future for tomorrow. They destroy them. They destroy the minds of our little ones. And we don't have, we as a nation don't put up a fight against them. It is very, very sad. So when things like that happen, sometimes you really have to smoke people out before you reach, you get our own. I mean, as 1990, we had our own event here also. And that taught us one thing. You have to be on high alert. You never live your life and take it for granted. If you are in the, an agency that protects and serve and protect these citizens and whatnot, you never know when these people could act up. And that is why they must be pursued before they execute their plan. And I support that totally. And that is my mantra. They must be pursued before they execute their plan. Because you don't know what plans they have. You don't know. A thief is a murderer. A murderer is somebody that can kill one, can kill two, can kill three. When he comes to steal your car, every day somebody's car is being stolen. I did not even know it's almost how much cars? 500 cars. 500 cars, I think. I think it's more stolen for the year already. 500. You can believe that? Somebody said it was 5,000. I think it's 500 cars stolen for the year already. And these people, there are so many people today paying installments and have no vehicle, taking taxi and waiting for bus. But they're paying for a car that somebody stole from them. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I will not stop gathering information. I will not stop passing information. And you might see again mashup and you don't know where it come from. And I'll never come on TV and say it is because of us, but we will continue to gather information and deal with you. I saw some nice breakthroughs over the weekend. I don't want to comment on it, but once we have the information, we will act. These people must be pursued. The lawbreakers must be pursued. The gang leaders among us, we must never negotiate with them. We must give them nothing. There must be no discussion because they are responsible for destroying our community. So it made us sense again, box drain. I just want you out. I just want you to tell you flat. Yeah, and you see, that is what we have done. On one hand, we give them box drain. We give them lucrative government contracts. And on the other hand, you want to deal with them. Well, you deal with them. When you finance them with the millions of dollars and whatnot, the 2-3 million they get in government contracts, what they will do? What they will do? Buy 100 Quran or 100 Bhagavad Gita or 100 Bibles and share it out? No, they wouldn't do that. They're going to buy more guns. They're going to invest in their business. And that is all because they have contracts. They have contracts. All about they have contracts. And when decent, law-abiding contractors go to work in a community, you have to pay the gang leaders taxes. Yeah, and that's normal. I have people I know rack up the business and walk out and say, well, that is it. I'm not doing no contract. That is it. I don't care about 10 million because there are persons who will kill you. They will kill you, and that is craziness. That is craziness. And up to me, under my watch, I dealing with you different. I deal with your business. I dealing with you. Believe me, I dealing with you. You can't come and tax me. You're taxing me at all. I do business. Just so you do business, I do business. And I giving you a run. I will give you a run. Believe me. I will give you a run, and a stink run, just to make sure we can bring back this place. This is a nice place, but it just have persons who just come out, boy, just come out like hard-headed children. They're just not learning, but they just, I don't know, boy, I don't know. It's have people like stick breaking their ears or some kind of thing, but like they just come out to make bacchanal, just come out to thief, just come out to rob people, just come out to beat people, just come out to chop, just come out to shoot. And they must be haunted down. They must never. It's not a matter they're quiet and they're dormant and they say, well, nah, they're riling up. No, I don't care if you're riling up. You must be pursued. They must go after you and pull you in, or whoever charge you, have to take it in your waist one time. Take it in your waist. Yeah. That is the approach. They must never be left alone. Ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll has gone up to 409 for the year thus far. There have been 61 murders for January. We had 61 murders for January, 43 for February, 39 for March, 56 for April, 50 for May, 43 for June, 48 for July, 54 for August. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not even the middle of September. We have had 15 murders for the month of September. Just imagine that, 15 murders. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we have to pursue these people. You have to pursue them. Those who want to have guns. Those who want to... today I was listening to the opening of Parliament, and I hear the President saying that we must be proud of our politicians and them. How we can be proud of our politicians and them? What they have done for us? You tell me. Madam President, with all due respect, what the politicians, the MPs, she said that they do a no thank you job, and we must acknowledge the sterling contribution to the MPs. It have no MP that cares about the people, none. And that's for everybody. Who don't like it too bad? So you'd say that the MPs deserve, whatever, that we must respect. No, we send them there. We had a vote, a day of election, we vote for them. Let's say whatever constituency you're from, you vote for, you have somebody to represent. This is how it works. You represent. This is your area. This person here is your MP. This is your area. You, day and night, whatever, all your votes, because he promised you things. Now I'm just using this as a figure, yeah? This is not, I would not do that, but just saying. And just for you to understand. He gets to Parliament, what he does. They don't care about you no more. They don't look for you. They drive the best vehicles. What do you drive? They have security at their home. Do you have security at your home? They have guns. They have access to everything. Everything to protect themselves and families. Their children work in government services. Their children have contracts. Their families get contracts. What did you get because you send them there? What did you get? Nothing. What did your children get? Nothing. How many of you have to beg, do what you have to do? Politics to even get in Mount Hope, politics to get in dental school, politics to go do medicine, politics to go to Hugh Wooden, politics. Everybody know that. And I make no apology. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Politics, politics, politics everywhere. And it is so sad. But yet we send persons. We had our head honcho inside here. And what they have done? Nothing for you. And that is why I tell you every day, don't be fool enough. Don't be fool. Don't take chain up. You run behind them. You run your blood to water. And what they will give you? A sweet drink, a roti, a coke, whatever they will give you. But where are they now after local election? They're back into their palaces and their mansions and their lucrative office and whatnot. Where are you right now? You in your shanty town. You in your slum area. You unemployed. You facing the grocery. You facing the gas station. You lining up to buy food. You lining up for gas. Look at them and ask yourself, if you had a friend who you sent on a mission to make sure and sort out some business for you, and that friend betrayed you, would you still be his friend? That friend take your trust and he destroyed it. Would you still be his friend? No. And that is why today, no politician could chain me up, because they are not for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. They could do what? They could cry, they could say what? I don't. And just imagine, last night, I looking at CPL. I see Shamfa Kojo come up and start to talk. And I was impressed, not knowing after she has speech. And I still asking, this nice girl from CPL, how she could ask what your government? So it had an ingredient of politics. But you know when I believe that was a set interview, and I could say it and I don't care who vexed, and I'm disappointed in the organizers of CPL to bring politics into the game, was when Shamfa Kojo finished, and she ran up to the girl and said, hey, it's like, how I did? Good, good, good. So you realize it was not a normal interview. I am the master of what I do. And I could stand there and tell you, I know when somebody is coached before you interview them. And they will tell you, don't ask them hard questions. Because for her to cough it out like that, on that kind of platform, and on like CPL, sad to say, she had that bright. She had that bright. But what we saw, and I could tell you flat in your face today, it was well orchestrated. When the cameraman, if I could get that clip, cameraman, we have it? Oh, they don't stream like how we stream. Yeah, but just you want to get that little part. Right. As the camera guy went back like that, you see when Shamfa woke up, like she was impressed with the girl, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like, wow, that looks so shameless. That looks so shameless. And it's not a matter we want, but how they always try to bring an ingredient of politics into everything. I think after watching that, I was like, boy, just politics, just politics, just politics, just politics. Like I was watching the U.S. Open, Women's Open, and amazing, this little girl Coco, how she won the U.S. Women's Open, and that is amazing, 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 and that is why persons like Venus and Serena, they really kicked open. To have people really kick open the door for you. Eh? And you will see how just by her doing that, how much support from different brands and whatnot, whether it be New Balance, whether it be who supporting her and whatnot. And it was just amazing. It was just amazing. It just showed that a little child who used to go to the court and the tennis court and watch and dance and fun around, and she, you know, just dreams. And how yesterday, I think, boy, that's why I tell you, don't let nothing stop you, Don't let nothing stop you. And every day I come and tell you, you could be what you want to be, You think, ladies and gentlemen, that 22 years ago, I would have ever believed, that I would have been standing on a platform like this. I had a dream. 22 years ago, that I would have ever been. No. But I know what I wanted. I wanted to be different. I wanted to make a change. I wanted a catalyst, a platform, and that is what I'm doing. And I think that I'm doing some foreigners taking a picture here. So I'm like, all right, right. And ladies and gentlemen, and that is why don't limit yourself. Don't limit. There are persons out there, and I was telling my sister that yesterday, that there are persons out there that breaking that ceiling, the people breaking the ceiling of whatever poverty, breaking the ceiling of education, breaking the ceiling of sports, people just breaking the ceiling. So you have to break that ceiling in your life and just go further, just do what you couldn't do before. If you're a musician, if you're a vendor, it doesn't matter whatever might be your skill. Break the ceiling. If you're selling one car, imagine to sell 2 cars. If you're selling vegetables, see yourself big, see yourself do something, come up with ideas, but don't ever limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. I don't limit myself. I don't. And you don't limit yourself, because there are persons out there in the world showing us now that here, even when you look at the cricket and whatnot, those young fellas, those young Pura and all of them, they're showing you that here what's going on. No matter where we came from. We big, they're coming up. The cricket is not just confined to certain persons. I don't want to call no names. There are persons coming up. I was chatting with somebody just now who's from Presentation College, Shoguners, and they playing cricket, and boy, it have people coming up. It have a next generation who, like, the guys some young fellas going to Presentation College, Shoguners. And let me tell you something. They coming. Under 16 coming up, they're saving their money, they're buying the things, they're buying their gears, whatever they're doing it, they're taking all the training, they're going by some cricket academy in Cuba, I believe, and they're just doing it because you know what? There are people out there who breaking that limitation, they're breaking that. No longer we're going to limit ourselves, don't limit your dreams, don't limit nothing. And don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, when people treat you otherwise. Sometimes you don't see the star in you. You don't see your value. Sometimes people see your value. Your neighbors see your value. Your family see your value. They see what you can't see. They see success. Even though you mightn't see it, even though you mightn't feel successful, you mightn't see success. But there are persons around you who will see it. Your boss might see it. Your co-workers might see it. And that is why sometimes people treat you different, because they see something in you that you haven't seen as yet. You understand? So that is why, don't be surprised when people treat you differently. It is a sign that you are destined for greatness. So when I come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make sure, and I'm going to tell you all about the murders. It's 11th of September. We have 409 murders, 15 of the murders, 15 for September. And so when we come back, I'll tell you about a man who was shot and killed in Woodbrook early on Monday, when we come back. WhatsApp me on 294-40. And I just made a fast little thing for those of you saying that they don't know how to get on the show with respect to the ads. So we do something really, really fast for you. As you know, today, when I'm looking at it here, we have already, it's 11th, and we have already in September, our videos have already watched, persons have seen your ads and videos. We have already reached 990,000 already. 990,000. That is why when you hear people saying the widest audience and this audience and that audience, ask them to see analytics. Let me just see it for, I don't want to see just for cricket. I want to see it for the last 6 months. I want to see what you've been doing. Let me see your analytics. Don't give me cheaper package, cheaper than Ian Allen, cheaper than this and cheaper than that. Let me see your analytics. Let me see how you're following, how much persons you have on your app, how much persons you have on Ian Allen Network on Facebook, how much persons. Let me see hashtag your show, hashtag the person name and see if they need 44 million. Ask them. So that's why placement is very important. So we ask to see 44 million. Hashtag my name and you'll see. So that's why we put hashtags on your ads and whatnot. So making sure everybody around the world see it. So ladies and gentlemen, what we did, just for today, I just did something really fast. I told the graphics, I just get one of the girls to do a voice and just put it up that they can now call us if they want to advertise and whatnot. The numbers on the screen is going to be on every break. And this break, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you courtesy SNS Passad, Homeland Marketing, Tire Clinic Truck Department, ABC Bar Doors and Windows, Neo Eyewear, GableX, and Extreme Home and Tile Supply. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, I'll tell you about the 4 murders we had over the weekend. Let's take a fast break.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327, or 225-3250.
Get ready for a big September as kids head back to school. Score amazing deals on all your back to school must-haves. Get Milo Active Go 3 for $19.95. Happy Macaroni and Cheese 3 for $19.95. Biscuit Rolls 4 for $19.95. Swiss Spaghetti 3 for $19.95. Yum Yum Coonies 2 for $29.95. Cheetos Crunchy 4 for $19.95. Sparkling Detergent 4 for $19.95. Imperial Margarine 3 for $19.95. Cool Kids 2 for $99.95. Showcase your musical talent by entering our Christmas Jingle Contest. You can win $5,000 by creating a catchy jingle with the lines. Oh, what fun it is to win $300,000 in prizes. Email your entry to marketing@sspasad.com before September 30th, 2023 for your chance to win. Located in Mayaro and Rio Claro, SNS Passad Supermarket, loyal to local.
Are you in search of affordable, high-quality wrought iron hollow section steel sheets, wheels, banquet chairs, tables, aluminum stages, and more to elevate your next project? Look no further than Homeland Marketing. Located in Montrose Chiconas, Homeland Marketing, beautifying homes.
Now opened at our Montrose Chaguanas branch, Tire Clinic's Truck Tire Department, with a faster tire changer, the largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice. Thank you, friends and avid viewers, as you continue to support Crime Watch via our PayPal and FCB account. Support Crime Watch with a minimum donation of $5 from anywhere in the world. Donate via our PayPal 1ian.allen@gmail.com or wire transfer to FCB account 1898739 with the SWIFT code. Be a part of the movement.
Go live with Ian Allen and let the world take notice of your business. Be seen by millions on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, our iOS and Android applications, and website ianallen.org. Our network showcases you to viewers locally, regionally, and internationally. You'll be seen by millions. Just imagine, our YouTube platform for 2022 has gained over 16 million views. In 2023 so far, we've already crossed millions and counting. Our iOS and Android downloads have surpassed the 100,000s. Since 2016 to present, over 47 million people have viewed our videos. That is proof of our reach worldwide. No other network can outdo our proven performance. No one can beat us. Your live will stay on all our platforms indefinitely. You'll even own the rights to the production. Let Ian Allen transform your business and take it to a place you never thought possible. Call us today to book your spot. The millions are waiting.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, Nine West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
What once was glass is now plastic. You get all the benefits of glass without the drawbacks, and only Gable X packaging will get you there. Plastic application works with all the existing capping methods, so the change is simple and seamless. You get visual clarity without the fragility, as well as less scuffing, scratching, and label tearing. We do PET. PET brings many advantages. You get durability and rigidity. It's more economical, durable, recyclable, and beautiful. Our purpose is to help you profit from what's inside the package, and the outside profits the plants. Get ahead of the competition today. Contact Gable X Packaging Limited.
Enhance your space with Extreme Home and Tile Supply Limited. Get porcelain and ceramic tiles, decorative security doors, toilet sets, face basins, and more. Visit us at Perseverance Road, Chase Village, Chaguanas, or call 299-3271 for more info.
Guess who's coming back to Chaguanas?
You know, ladies and gentlemen, also, a man was shot and killed in Woodbrook early on Monday, 11th of September. The deceased was identified as Rondell Taylor, a.k.a. Bundy, of Fitzallen Street, Point of Commander, Carnage. Around 3:40, Taylor was lineman along Aripita near Fitz Street when a vehicle pulled up next to him. Several men armed with guns emerged from the vehicle and fired several shots at Taylor before re-entering the car and fleeing the scene. The police and emergency health service were notified, and Taylor was taken to the Portsmouth Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. So this was an early morning shooting, ladies and gentlemen, on the avenue. Early morning shooting, look at it. Early morning. Monday morning, yeah, Monday morning. So you don't know where Taylor was coming from, but just imagine. Or he was lineman along Aripita near Fitz Street when a vehicle pulled up on next to him and gunned him down. Now the last murder, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the area that I am showing here, where it had the blood and whatnot. We had but this is the avenue here. Now again, the place around has nothing to do with this. This is just a cover shot where I'm showing you Fitz Street and right along Fitz Street. So it's really something else. Imagine simple things like this, that we can't go out and hang out. Some of you like to stand up by a little bar, have a little drink and whatnot. You can't even do that because it's like some stupid guy walking around with a gun in his pocket, in his waist, and just ranking thing, pull out a gun. That's how this girl in Tobago was killed, Precious. Well, somebody was charged for that, but just normal people, just normal hanging out, and you know, people just come out reckless. The last murder that occurred in Woodbrook was on Saturday, 18th of February, when Atiba Rodriguez and Jesse James, both of Romaine Lance in Mova, were shot dead near 63 Bar along Aripita Avenue. Remember that? That's the last set of people that get killed in Woodbrook, in the vicinity of the Avenue. That was on the 18th of February, 2023. And there's a place that, you know, a lot of tourists, a lot of people who come to Trinidad, want to go on the Avenue, want to go and eat this, want to go and eat that and whatnot, and have a good time, but nevertheless go by popular bars and so, but nevertheless there are people just spoiling it. They're just spoiling it. Ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, a man was killed in a drive-by shooting near his home in Laventille on Sunday, 10th of September. The deceased has been identified as Roshan Pierre of Pashley Street, Laventille. Around 2:30, Pierre was reportedly standing outside a shop along Old St. Joseph Road near Pashley Street in Laventille when a vehicle approached. The occupants of a car then fired several shots at Pierre, hitting him multiple times about the body, killing him at the scene. The police were notified and the responding officers visited the scene and declared Pierre dead. This is the second murder that took place in Laventille for for the month of September. So just imagine that Pierre was killed. This man, Roshan Pierre, was of Pasty Street, Laventil, gone down again, standing outside a shop along St. Joseph Road near Pasty Street. And that's craziness. That is real craziness. Craziness. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, these videos, we'll just show you little clips, just little clips of it, like a 20 seconds or 30 seconds. But you could go to Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook. Let's say you have Facebook. You could go and look at the videos. Those of you who have YouTube, you can go onto YouTube, Ian Alleyne Network on YouTube, and look at the videos and whatnot. And you see how many people looking at the videos, everybody all over the world. Like somebody just made a comment on somebody just said that they were an officer then in September 11, the 9/11, and you know, the real people be watching, boy. Just imagine that. In fact, I met some people over there. I was at a Popular Hardware, and I met someone last week Friday, and I met a cop from New York, yeah. Cop, and he was just telling me that so many things, and he made a very good point that sometimes, you know, every day, ladies and gentlemen, we face robbery on the beat-em. Every single day, you face robbery on the beat-em. Every day, you can't even shut down. Last time people shut down, they get robbed, they get beat up. People beat them with gun butt, all kind of thing on the beat-em. No, what you have to do is to get a car, get a low-income car, and regular people, put a woman, put a man, and put some next partner lineman, and let three of them be police officers, and have a sting operation. Let it shut down. Let it look like their car put something in the radiator, so it look like they're just bubbling up and whatnot, and they're stopping cars and wait for people who come out to rob. Just wait for them and deal with them. That's, you can deal with them. These people, and you see our problem in Trinidad is that we are leaving them. We're just leaving behind. But a police officer going to risk his life because imagine police getting small money and MPs who doing nothing getting more money. MPs and senators and who's who. I sure governments change some of the independent senators, about 4 of them today, as out of it now. But again, they know who they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing at the end of the day. But nevertheless, the persons already fight the crime don't have a good package. They don't have a good working package. They have family. They have wives. They have husbands. Police officers, security personnel, and they can't risk their life. They can't risk their life because the MP talking, everybody talking, but everybody who up there talking business fixing it. They're fixing it. They're fixed. They're getting good money. They are escort. They are everything. Everybody big in the dance who talking about and bad mouthing those who don't want to do. But if you getting dog money, we expect me to do. Go and risk my life. All I'll get, the best thing could happen, you'll be a star on Ian Alleyne show, I'll carry your funeral live, and you'll get a front page on some newspaper, and that's it. After that, is your wife or your husband to catch with the children. Yeah? You know, if I tell you something, you will never believe it. Remember that police officer called Angie Beckles? Angie Beckles, a woman who was knocked down on the highway. When the roundabout on Revolt, the work on the highway was going on, in the vicinity of Presal, asked her whatever became of her children. The husband for the children, really, and all the family members came together and they take care of the children. The husband did an excellent job. I think one of our sons was in cricket or something like that. Something. But I'm just showing you that sometimes when things happen to you, you have nothing to get to know. Not like a nation will come and say, oh my God, this police officer got knocked down. Let's see what we're going to have. Let's see what we can do. Let's make sure that we give them a scholarship, the children and them a scholarship, because they are children of servicemen or women. And let's give them a scholarship. Let's see what grant we can get for them. Let's see what we can help them. And kind of, because, they stood for, they were there fighting and protecting and serving, and they lost their lives. You don't get nothing. They wait like dog in the hospital. Something happened to you. I know people who fall in the line of duty, who fall off cars, damage their foot, sprain their foot, and when they go in Mount Hope, well, boy, here now, man. Boys, better go to a vet hospital. Take what I tell you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the second murder took place in Laventil for the area thus far. So now we realize that Roshan Pierre of Pasty Street, Laventil, he was killed in a drive-by shooting on Sunday. Just on Thursday, the 7th of September, Emmanuel Parks, a.k.a. Emmanuel of Valley Road's Romaine Lands Mover, was shot and killed opposite Sampson Funeral Home in Laventil. And that is right in Laventille. So there was another murder. Look, which part? Well, look, I'm now hearing, come back to me. Look, I just dispatched my camera crew, and he's going up now. They're going up now. And anybody on that, if you have a video or anything, WhatsApp me on 294. They just had a murder in Laventille again, in the area where Emmanuel Parks, a.k.a. Emmanuel, a Valley Road Romaine Lands mover, was shot right opposite. So somewhere in Laventille on the main road is now had a murder. Just while I'm talking here. So it just goes to show, and every day I keep telling you this. Let's call different agencies. You see, it's just a mind thing. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I think I did well today that I just found out, and I never told you this, I was pursuing a master's with SAMS, and I just found out today that I passed all my subjects. And I did well. So I'm going to graduate with a master's just now from SAMS. So it was really a trying time, a sacrifice for 1 year. But nevertheless, in fact, I only got the good news today. The good news. I only got the good news today. All right, but this is no offense to anybody who's advertising, any other college that is advertising with us. But when they started with us, I was already enrolled at another college. So this is no way to discredit anybody, because I know we have CTS, and CTS is an excellent college also, excellent school. And of course, I endorse publicly, because I know the owners of CTS also, and they really work with the kids and work with persons who are trying to get, they have nice payment plans, who want to get a degree, who want to do a master's, and but just today I found out I did go to that. I was enrolled at SAMS, and I only found out today. I got the news today, so it's a good day for me. But you see, every day that you live, make sure and check yourself and see, what did I do between last year and now? What did I? In fact, I've made up my mind also. I'm going to continue with my law, and that's it. Continue with my law and take myself further, because you never know where life can take you. But let me tell you, see people who tell you every day, success comes just so, I guess, you had to pay your dues. Look at the girl with the tennis, Coco. Coco paid her dues. She was practicing every day. She eat tennis, she sleep tennis, she breathe tennis every day. Normal people, and watch me. And she did it. The U.S. Open. Yeah, just imagine. And she did it. Yeah. You should see the game. Show me a clip of it. Go ahead. Watch this.
Get up, Coco Gauff. You've just won the U.S. Open.
Come back to me. And that's why I tell you, you gotta eat it, you gotta breathe, you gotta sleep it, you gotta breathe this thing. You think just so I tell somebody, just so I realize that I'm number one, just so I realize that it didn't happen overnight. I had to pay my dues. I lost a lot of things in life. As I tell persons, I fight for information, people giving me information. I had to prove myself. And that was a proven point. I was telling in 2016 when I was working for $250,000. That was a time that everybody realized that here we're going on now. Would you really sell out your source? Would you do this? Would you do that? And I said, no, I'm not going to sell out my source. I had to walk out. I crashed. I went to zero. But nevertheless, I fight it. I kept my head above water. And that's why sometimes in life you have to keep treading the water. You have to tread the water in your life. You have to keep riding the wave, because you'll eventually reach the shore. You will reach it, 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 you will reach it. And just so you realize that I have 909,000 people just watch my show just so from all over the world, and we live in a population of 1.5 million people. You think just so, ladies and gentlemen, just imagine, just if anybody tell me that, but I was never surprised. I mean, not surprised, but I know, just imagine, from January to now, 17 million people watch it. 17 million, and we live in a population, we have a population of 1.5 million. 62 million people, ladies and gentlemen, 62 million people from the day I started in 2016, December the 13th, officially, to the 10th of September 2023, 62,795,000. Look, I've already gotten an award from YouTube, right? Presenting, that's why I have it here. And that is why don't limit yourself, don't limit yourself. And sometimes you look back at all the challenges you experienced, all the things you went through, all the failures, all the people betrayed. You'll always find people betraying you, you know. You'll always find the Judas in your life. You'll always find those who want to keep you down. And sometimes those who have more than you will jealous you who don't have. I'm telling you, you'll always find that. There are people who have way more than you, but they just don't want you to go further. There just are people who just don't want you to go further. They always have nothing good to say about you. And that is why I have learned in my life. I have severed myself. I have removed myself from persons around like that. I have removed myself. That I don't line with them. I don't go nowhere with them. I don't do drinks with them. Nothing. And it's not a matter. I'm not angry, but you're not a supporter. You're just not paid. And sometimes you have to do that. You have to do that. Sometimes you just have to lock off people, and sometimes it might come that you have to lock off your own family, and so you just have to lock them off. It are people, and you see, sometimes you might be so nice, and sometimes you might be so, and always trying to help this one, and help that one, and help this family, and help that family, but sometimes family wire up different, you know. However people wire up, that's how they respond, and sometimes you could do what you want, but that's how they wire up their brain, that's how that they're just no good, ungrateful, and you just have to leave them. 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 So if you're ready, I'm going to take the break now. So if you really want to be on top of your game, you just have to separate yourself. Sometimes it's like a balloon going up. Sometimes you have to just throw dead weight in it. You have to remove yourself. You know. Sometimes there are people just keeping your back. You have to walk just keeping your back. There are people just keeping your back in your life. Sometimes you just have to remove them. And watch me. Just whatever happen. Take the chance, take the risk. Over the weekend I was chatting with some risk takers. I call them financial risk takers. Boy, them people are money, boy. Damn rich, boy, but they could take risk. Yeah? They're taking risk. I mean, business and whatnot. But I'm fascinated. I always want to hear, so how you did this? How you acquired this? How you did that? What strategy? And I'm learning. And just about taking risk. We don't take risks in Trinidad. Government don't take risks. Government don't care about nobody here. Nobody. Everybody for themselves. And we just are spinning top in mud here. You know, everything is just a recycling. Just recycle. People come, people go. Government come, government go. And it's the same pressure. Everybody just talk. You pop. Like they eat, you know, bread and helicopter, and that is it. Let's take a fast break.
Sokai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection station 1. We are the premier source of all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment at 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sokai's Diesel.
There is no better place to be than at Uprise Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy our drink specials. Carib Stag and Pilsner, $10. Tequila shots and select cocktails, 5 for $100. Bottle specials also available. Johnny Walker Vodka, White Oak and more. Free entry and no service charge. Join us for Karaoke Tuesdays with Roy Rampersad, Friday night parties, Saturday pump, and all week for exciting events. Check out our full menu. 62 Runley Road in Devonshire, Bonus. Uprise Restaurant and Bar. Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327, or 225-3250.
Go live with Ian Allen and let the world take notice of your business. Be seen by millions on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, our iOS and Android applications, and website ianallen.org. Our network showcases you to viewers locally, regionally, and internationally. You'll be seen by millions. Just imagine, our YouTube platform for 2022 has gained over 16 million views. In 2023 so far, we've already crossed millions smartphones and counting. Our iOS and Android downloads have surpassed the 100,000s. Since 2016 to present, over 47 million people have viewed our videos. That is proof of our reach worldwide. No other network can outdo our proven performance. No one can beat us. Your live will stay on all our platforms indefinitely. You'll even own the rights to the production. Let Ian Allen transform your business and take it to a place you never thought possible. Call us today to book your spot. The millions are waiting.
In today's fast-paced competitive job market, certification courses provide individuals with flexible and industry-relevant learning options. Increase your chances of employment with a certification course at CTS College. We have over 50 courses in business, IT, do-it-yourself or professional development to choose from, all developed by industry experts. Courses start as low as $200 and can be completed in as little as 1 day, allowing you to acquire the relevant skills you need quickly and affordably. Contact CTS College today to sign up.
Thank you, friends and avid viewers, as you continue to support Crime Watch via our PayPal and FCB account. Support Crime Watch with a minimum donation of $5 from anywhere in the world. Donate via our PayPal 1ian.allen@gmail.com or wire transfer to FCB account 1898739 with the SWIFT code. Be a part of the movement.
With the brand new Passage One card, earning points is as easy as shopping at any Passage Food King supermarket, Bright Ideas and Crave. And let me show you how easy it is to redeem points. You can redeem your points when you shop for new curtains, household items, decor, flowers, and seasonal items at Bright Ideas. You can enjoy discounts at our loyalty partners. Our Family Medicine Pharmacy with 10% off every $100 spent. Ocumed Health, Safety and Wellness for discounts up to 10% on your doctor's visit. 11th Avenue Doctor's Office for 10% off your first visit. Dr. Rampol's Family Practice for 10% off your visit. Plus, Guardian Life of the Caribbean for 5% off for new customers.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
Passage One card, earning points is as easy as shopping at any Passage Food King supermarket, Bright Ideas and Crave. And let me show you how easy it is to redeem points. You can redeem your points when you shop for new curtains, household items, decor, flowers, and seasonal items at Bright Ideas. You can enjoy discounts at our loyalty partners. Our Family Medicine Pharmacy with 10% off every $100 spent. Ocumed Health, Safety and Wellness for discounts up to 10% on your doctor's visit. 11th Avenue Doctor's Office for 10% off your first visit. Dr. Rampol's Family Practice for 10% off your visit. Plus, Guardian Life of the Caribbean for 5% off for new customers.
Come delight in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet, scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished, air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
South Trinidad, here we come. Indian Style Expo is set to open on Friday, 25th August until September 11th. Located behind KFC Laramine. One show only. Get everything under one roof. Fashionable Indian garments, jewelry, footwear, home decor, bed covers, curtains, western garments, handbags, and so much more. Enjoy delicious Indian food with Tandoori King, live dosas, and so much more. We've got food from all parts of India. You can also check us out for furniture that you've never seen before in Trinidad. One place where you can get it all. We're guaranteed variety you've never seen before. Indian Style Expo, located behind KFC Laramine, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're open on weekends and public holidays. Indian Style Expo, one place you must visit.
Brush Up Our Future was an amazing initiative by Project Hope Children's Foundation that focused on transforming the learning environment for primary schools in the Nariva-Mayaro district.
We are proud to partner with Project Hope.
This project aimed to revitalize classrooms, uplift the spirit of students and teachers, and create a more conducive space for learning and growth.
Great initiative by Project Hope.
As we journey through 19 schools in the community, Project Hope's mission has been to transform ordinary classrooms into extraordinary havens of creativity where every brushstroke was a step towards a brighter future. With the kind support from our sponsors and volunteers, we hope to ignite the flames of curiosity and passion among our young learners.
Thank you, Project Hope.
Thank you, Project Hope.
Thank you, Project Hope. Thank you, Project Hope.
Project Hope would like to say a special thanks to all our sponsors and volunteers for making this classroom makeover a success.
So ladies and gentlemen, also on Saturday, a man identified as Atiba Roberts, aka Small Atiba, was gunned down while at Susulan's Laventil Road, Fibo Village, San Juan on Saturday. All right, so a man identified as Atiba Roberts, aka Small. Also, I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. Now, the last murder that took place in San Juan area was on Tuesday, 11th of July, when Ronald Victor of Upper 7th Avenue, Malik Barataria, was gunned down at the corner of Saddle Road and 2nd Avenue. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump again, before we could jump, at 20, I want to show you what happened on the avenue a short while ago. We have it? Where? In Laventil. Go ahead. This is what's happening right now as we speak. We just sent how far the guy said from that incident? Mia? You are go to her? Mia? Oh, you haven't called him yet? Okay. It have a wound in him over. So dispatch camera crew. So you see, if you want to work in the night, you have a car, or you can use our Crime Watch car, you'll go out there and you will work. All right? And that is when, right now? This just happened, this is going on right now. Police on the scene. Right in the vicinity of Simpson, but that man died in the vicinity of Simpsons. Where Emmanuel Parks, he died right on Valley Road, or Valley Road, Romains Land Mover, was shot opposite Simpsons in that area there. So right in the vicinity Simpsons, right in the area of Simpson Funeral Home, we have our next murder right now, on that same stretch. Emmanuel Park. Oh, good. So murder again. Then we have a wounded in Coconut Drive in Mover. So what we'll do, we'll give you a car and you just go out and you wait for the call. So you don't have to come to the studio. You can work from your house. You understand? But you have to be a kind of centralized place. You know what I mean? So we have a little vacancy for camera persons. We're gonna get new cars and whatnot. It's all about taking it to another level. You know. I was just chatting. Come back to me. I was just chatting with my good friend Ricky Passad. Yeah, Ricky Passad, brand source Ricky, and he just reminded me. He said, "Ian, I'm so proud that you get your MBA and whatnot. That nobody ever believes that you have reached this far. It's sometimes good when persons who know you from nothing, when you're coming up and nobody taking you on and whatnot. But it's a great time. It's a great time, and it's a great time. And I just want to do, take myself further. I always want to take yourself further because always remember, just wherever you want to go, keep preparing yourself and fixing yourself and always be ready because success don't ever come just so. Success only comes when you are prepared. It's an energy. I always tell you, when success is an energy. Once you see people studying, all them people on the game get 8. Look at a good partner of mine. His son got 8 ones, 8 ones. 8. 8, I might be then to get 0. I get 12. Yeah, but look at it. You understand? And I mean, the boy study, take up a book, he do what he have to do, and then I beat the books, do what you have to do. Because I was telling him today, I said, you're going to make your parents rich, man. Yeah, and he said, yes, he attends Shogunas, Presentation College Shogunas, and, just telling him, I said, I'm so proud of you, boy. I know you before you're born. Your father and I have been friends for all these years. And he plays cricket and whatnot, and I say, boy, I'm really proud of you, really, really proud of you. And that is why just push yourself. Sometimes, you hire people to work for you, and, it's the worst, And you want to know how you would recommend people, how would you recommend somebody who don't come to work, who always late, who have no finesse, who have there's like pride in their work. That's why I tell people, I don't need a call card, I don't need a call card. Why do you need a call card for? When you're good, people will find you. People will find you. People will find you. Come to this day, people want to see dress and the carcass, all week, Clara coming to meet me. People will find you, and when they know, you realize that you know what you're doing. So I mean, I'm sorry, I can't help everybody, but at least because thousands of messages, thousands of reports, and it's just so. I wouldn't say so sad. I'm the only person reading the reports. I am the only person responding. Full stop. So when you go to Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook, ianalleyne.org on my stuff, right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, a 23-year-old man died following a shooting near his home in Aruka on Friday. The deceased was identified as Dwight Jerry Huggins of Campbell Lane Extension, Bonner, Aruka. Around 5:30, Huggins was at Rock City Restaurant in Campbell Lane, Bonner, when a man approached him, and the suspect body pulled out a firearm and shot Huggins before fleeing the scene. Huggins attempted to run, however, he fell a short distance away. The police were notified, and this is just the area. All this happened Friday evening, All this happened Friday. This is the second murder that occurred in the Aruka area for the month of September. Remember, we have 15 murders already. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, it will be 16. And then have a stabbing in Coconut while the show going on, something in Laventil. Just on the 4th of September, 27-year-old Curdell Peters of Charity Crescent in Takariga was shot and killed along Back Street, Aruka, on Monday. So that was the last person that was shot in Aruka. Also, a man was reportedly stabbed to death by his friend following an altercation along Smart Avenue in Pinal on Friday. The deceased was identified as 19-year-old Carly Hamilton, a.k.a. Blacks of Sunset Drive near Smart Avenue. Around 10 a.m., Hamilton was walking along Hibiscus Drive when he got in an argument with his friend. During the confrontation, 20-year-old suspect Roddy pulled out a knife and stabbed Hamilton before fleeing the scene. Hamilton was subsequently taken to the hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, see, friend is a very important thing. Whoever you are, listen, once you start, just imagine, friend stab friend, all kind of bacchanal going on. And I was just telling somebody that, yesterday we were talking that whoever you start to assemble with, you will start to resemble. Assemble with thieves, and you will become a thief. It's not a matter, assemble with drug users, and you will become a substance user. Yeah, whoever you assemble with. If you start to assemble with a team of lawyers, every day going for drinks, you're doing this, you're doing that, a team of lawyers, or they're linemen, or they're having drinks, or they're going to the beach, or they're going to... And after a while, you might think, I should start going to law, you know. I should start to kind of step up my game, step up and go and do this and go and do that. You see, let me tell you something. The persons you assemble with, the persons you hang out with, will say, whoever you are with right now, assembling yourself with, that will say how far you will reach in your life. How far, that will tell you how far you will go. If only you want to sit down and just drink rum and buy a bottle of this and buy a bottle and drink rum whole day, you have better than yourself. What do you think? After a while, that's it. Ziggy, in fact, this is Laventil right now. Our cameraman has just reached on the scene. He has been identified as Ziggy. That's all we know as Ziggy. A taxi driver, Ziggy, was just murdered in Laventil. So those of you watching the show, I mean, you might be shocked, but this is the news we just got. He has been identified as Ziggy. Who'd want to kill Ziggy? Could you tell me who'd want to kill Ziggy? So that's okay. So remember, stay on to the show, stay on to the fan page, Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook, Ian Alleyne. And that is why people look at Crime Watch now, because you're getting news. There's nothing to watch. It's only politics and this and that and this and that and this and that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what I was telling you now. Let me tell you something. Whoever you assemble with, that will tell you where you're going in your life. If you assemble people who are walking nowhere and all the others sit down by the block and doing nothing, that's your life. That's where you're going to reach. Nothing. But if you said, let's say you start a line with some mechanic and thing who's selling cars, before you know it, you start to know about car, you start to do this, you're saving your money to buy a little car because you want to step it up. Whoever you assemble with, that is what your ambition and your goal will resemble. You understand? So if I assemble around millionaires and persons who into business and they're buying this building and they're buying that building and they, I started thinking, wait now, I could buy a building, so boy, I could do this, I could do that. I want to step up my game. I want to step up in it. I want to step up. You start a line with bright people who are doing their masters and their doctorate and after what we want to do. Nah, I have to step up my game. I can't be a dance in the dance. I want to step up my game because I want to talk to, I learn and I say, oh yeah, that's what you do. Okay, you sign up, so you go, so you do that, you do this. Yeah. And that's what it's so important, people you align yourself with, how these people could either take you further or take you backwards. And that's why you have to watch and see who you assemble. You just have people who like to mark up people's business and watch this and bar talk people. You will find yourself always bar talking, you could show any back and all you like. And you're going nowhere, talking about business and you're driving nothing, you're doing nowhere. You're enjoying a salary, you work nowhere, you have a salary, nothing, you're working NP, no place. But if you start to assemble with people and hang out with people who going somewhere, and you don't want to do, they won't cause you to do wrong things. They'll cause you to save your money. Hey, no, boy, watch me believe me. No, a container now, boy. This thing's selling real cheap in Japan right now, boy. Hey, let me do this now, boy. This piece of land selling, boy. Let me watch me that nice piece of land, boy. Watch me, I'm going to buy it, but how are you doing that? And they tell you, well, go to the bank and if you get your 10% down, your 15% down, go, let's go talk to Karen. Talk to Karen Ruplal from First Citizen Bank and see what see what's going on. Go and call Baldat Mirage. See what's going on from the bank and say, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, because people because you have positive things that take you further. It's so important. That's why it's so important who you align yourself with. Like recently, it had some partners I used to align with. Boy, watch me. I don't want to even align with them. If I tell you that, them calling on my phone, I could link up back here and this boy, and them the same life, just linemen, drinking, linemen, going clubbing on a weekend, normal thing, boy. I say, I have passed that stage in my life. I cannot do that anymore. It doesn't matter, I mean, I have the strength to do it. I have the strength, I could do it, But that no longer interests me because that's making me just spend out my money. I passed that stage in my life, and sometimes you just can't go back to people. There are people who was just for a part of your life, and you no longer need them anymore. It doesn't matter. It's sad to say, you just can't go back. I'm not going back because I've passed, I've progressed in my life, and it's sad to see when you might have friends who haven't progressed, and they just say, you can't do nothing. That's what they like. For years, people who just like that kind of life. Running Oman, running Spanish, doing this, doing that. We're going to linemen and just... We lime tonight, boy, we're going to Maracas, boy, we're going to take a drink, boy, we're going to Korea today, boy, we're going to drink some rum, and them doing that every Monday for the past few years, and like nothing in their whole life, and they come back, you cook a duck when they reach home, and we go cook, and we go eat, and we go, And then Lime again, and Tuesday morning, I can't get up, what kind of thing. Okay, that was a long time. That was like years and years ago. But just as I tell you, whoever you assemble with now, you would know where you're going. That is all. You want to get into medicine, start align yourself with some med students and some doctors and get some friends and join the club. Do whatever you have to do. You want to go and become a lawyer, start to align yourself with these people and them. You want to become the best hairdresser, find who's the best hairdresser. Find out. Find out who's the best hairdresser. Find out who's the best person to do here. Find out and start to align yourself. But it all goes back who you align yourself with now. That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, a man was shot and wounded while in the gallery of his neighbor's home in Enterprise early on Monday. The victim was identified as Kian Bowen, a.k.a. Bean, of Tobago Road Extension Enterprise. Around 1:45 this morning, residents of the area heard a series of loud explosions. Upon investigating, they discovered Bowen bleeding from multiple gunshot injuries about the body. Relatives subsequently took him to the Shogunas, where he was stabilized before. Now, he lied by his neighbor and then Bean had to go home. He had to go home. Times different. He gets shot in the neighbor gallery or kind of thing. The people believe that Bowen may have been, in fact, the police believe that Bowen may have been the intended target in the double homicide at Chrissy Terrace in Enterprise on the 7th of September. So they're saying that he was the person which claimed the life of Dexter Antoine, a.k.a. Jonesy, and 41-year-old Barry Boyce. Now they want to say that Bean was the man they wanted to get to. Bean was the man, but look, they shoot Bean this morning. They shoot Bean this morning. They shoot him. And he Bean from Tobago Road Extension Enterprise. And they shot Bean this morning. So, you got to be real careful out there. Also, a 36-year-old Joseph Walker is in critical condition after he was shot at his home in Palo Seco on Sunday. Around 9:30, the victim was at his home along Wharton Trace, Palo Seco, when he had several loud explosions. Shortly after, he felt a burning sensation to his face and realized he had been shot. The injured man raised an alarm and was conveyed to Superior Health Facility, where he was treated and later transferred. Sergeant Banmali and Woman Sergeant Paul responded. A total of 6 pen shells. I just telling you what went on. Also, a 39-year-old man is listed in a critical condition hospital after he was shot in Matura on Sunday the 9th. Saturday, around 8 a.m., the victim was walking along Carib Road, Matura, when he heard several loud explosions and he felt a burning sensation. So he walking the road normal in Matura. The victim subsequently was shot in the back, legs, and chest. The victim subsequently collapsed and began crawling along the roadway, calling for help. Residents who heard the commotion took the injured man to Sandy Grande. But you know, I'll tell you something else, on all seriousness, that I feel like I start to motivate people, and I like to motivate people and tell people, you know, I feel I want to do that. I want to motivate and encourage people. I'm a good person to encourage you, you know. Yeah, and hype you up and all kind of thing. Somebody was telling me, yeah, you should start to visit certain places, schools and whatnot, and just, you know, it's not about politics, but just inspire people and tell people. Because, I mean, it's just amazing. I was telling, even today, I was telling my good partner, Damian Ling. Yeah, my good friend, everybody know Damian Ling is my friend, like real partner, real partner. Yeah, my real partner. And we were just talking after I got, you know, I found out about the MBA and whatnot. And I just say, boy, Damian, boy, we lyman and thing. And, you know, sometimes, boy, you know, just, I get so much ideas from you, so much ideas about business, and, you know, and you're doing exceptionally well. You know, you're doing exceptionally well, and you learn. It all goes back. When you start to step up your game and you start to step up your circle, it's not about taking out cards and playing cards all night and drinking. No, I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. But think about where you want to go in your life, where you want to step up. You want to live in the same house, you want to live in the same one bedroom, you want to drive the same car. What you really want to do? See yourself. When you start to see yourself, you will see what will happen. See yourself differently. Change your vision. Change how you think. Reprogram yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, a man was shot and wounded while playing cards with friends in Komoto. The victim was identified as, you see, everybody getting shooting with friends and linemen there. Watch out this man. This man was shot and wounded while playing cards with friends in Komoto on Saturday. The victim was identified, 21-year-old Giovanni Price of Komoto. Price was reportedly lying in the gallery of his home, playing cards with 2 friends. You see, when a masked man, you don't know who they wanted to shoot. It was the friend with him. But he in the gallery playing cards. Just imagine that. The suspect pulled out a fire and began shooting at the group, hitting Pierre in his left leg. The suspect subsequently fled the scene on foot, and the police and emergency health services. Price was conveyed to Moncton, where he was treated and listed in a stable condition. So imagine he playing cards in his gallery, but then again, friends, you don't know. Sometimes that's what I tell you. You have to let go of people. If you know people live, like that person that I know, I can tell you this on TV here, it have people going around, conning people, racketeering, lying with man with gun, selling drugs, scheming people. I can't lie with you. As much as I know you from long time, I can't lie with you. I'm not lying with you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, because when they come for you, and I lie with you, and them start Lego shots, you know, God forbid, I might have to react a certain way. But nobody is shooting me. I ain't drinking coffee for nobody wake, as I say. And that is why you have to know who you're lying with. Because look at Price, Giovanni Price. He normal in the house, but you have a friend lying with, they're playing cards, and watch my gunman come and start to shoot at the group. You don't know who. And that's why you have to be careful who you're lining yourself with, who you're lying with. Sometimes don't lie with racket men, don't lie with people conning. You know a man might be a con man. He taking people money and ducking them and thing. But still, nah, he don't do me that. Yeah, but you're lying with him. You could get some shots. And talk to your children, talk to your sons and them, talk to your daughters, and then you're lying with that girl, and she's not a good influence. She's not a good influence, and sometimes you have to kind of ease off a little bit, ease off. Show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. And that is so important, yeah? Children, those who watching, those young people watching, show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. I will tell you where you will reach. Show me your friends. If you're in a study group and whole year studying, and then everybody exchange, nobody say can't lie, man, go to the little mall and thing, but you know, you're in a study group, I know that way, boy, one day all of them, you know, they're exchanging grades. They say, well, how much you get in this thing about study? I studying, everybody's studying. They're on their phone, but they're encouraging each other, and they have little study groups and things. And you know, when after exam, everybody pass, and you have no problem with that, because they're on a different, they're in a group. Everybody's show me your friends, and that's so important, yeah? That is so important. Show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are, where you will go, where you will go, where you will go. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 49-year-old businessman was shot during a robbery at his mini-mart in Barrackpore. I'm sure you didn't hear about this. On Saturday, 9th of September, around 8:10, the victim was conducting sales at the mini-mart along St. Croix Road when a masked man entered. The suspect was armed with a firearm, announced a robbery, and began relieving the victim of his cash and valuable. The victim, upon seeing such, attacked the suspect, and a struggle ensued, during which the gun went off, hitting the victim in the upper right leg. The suspect then fled the scene, and in a gold Nissan Almera, which was parked nearby, the police were notified, and a team of officers led by Corporal Khan responded and took the victim. The victim was taken to San Fernando Hospital for treatment. Shortly after, the suspect getaway vehicle was found abandoned along Carital Road in Gaspar and was said to have been set on fire. So they take the victim car and shot him. So a businessman, so you have to be careful out there. He was at his conducting sales as a mini-mart along St. Croix Road. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 2 off-duty police officers narrowly escaped death after they were shot at during an attempted robbery in Mount Hope. Around 1:10, the officers both attached. On Sunday, this happened. Around 1:10 Sunday morning, the officers both attached to Northeastern Division were off duty at the time, were parked in a gray Nissan Navara along First Private Road in company with 2 females near an apartment building, where they were approached by 2 men. They were linemen, officers, linemen, they're chilling out, they're talking, you know. They passed by a partner, they check him, nothing wrong. The suspect, both armed with guns, announced a hold up and ordered the victims out of the vehicle. The officer complied, however, when they did, they both pulled out the licensed firearm and announced themselves as a police officer before ordering the men to step down. The suspect allegedly began shooting at the officers, who became fearful for their lives and returned fire. The 2 suspects reportedly ran onto Mount Hope Road, still firing at the officer before they fled the scene in a beige Nissan X-Trail, which they parked nearby. A silver Nissan Tiida was also observed speeding away from the scene in the same direction as the suspect. While the officers were observing the Tiida, an occupant of the car allegedly fired shots at the lawmen, who once again returned fire. The officer notified their seniors, and a team of officers led by Inspector Barrett. Well, everybody knows it's Sunil Barrett. He's doing well. Sergeant Baliram, Corporal Daniel, Corporal Duncan, and others responded. Crime scene investigators also visited the scene and recovered 29 rounds of 9mm spent shells. Blood was also observed at the scene of the shooting, leading investigators to believe that one of the suspects may have been injured. As a result, checks were made at various medical institutions. However, no one reported. And let me tell you, see that treated, it have doctors. There was a doctor in South, a certain doctor. He's only treat criminals, you know. Criminals. When people bandit get shoot, he just treat them. But that will backfire on him. A certain doctor, I won't tell you his name, in South. I don't want to tell you that particular crime or something went down, and he treated the people on them, you know. Went home by them and the mother and them, the mother, the bandit and them, opened the door and he treated them and never notified the police, and then he know them for them boys and them was in crime. The only thing I find out that I got it from my website, ianallen.org. And when I started to investigate, okay, we got the fellas and them who were nursing their wounds and whatnot. But the doctor from South, he was visiting them normal, carrying antibiotics for them, and money running good, 15,000. How much money running good? Because you know why? They from the loot, from the robbery. But don't worry, that will backfire on you. That will backfire on you. That will backfire on you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a ransom has been demanded for the release of 2 fishermen who were reported missing after going out to sea on Sunday. The men were identified as 26-year-old Sebastian Charles, a boat captain of Paria Main Road, Toko, and a 23-year-old Giovan Gardner. The families of 2 fishermen received proof from the Spanish-speaking kidnappers who sent a voice note on Wednesday saying that they have them and they want 5,000, that is 34,000 TT, 5,000 US, 34,000 TT. The family told the kidnappers that they are willing to pay the ransom, but they need time to gather their money. So the 2 fishermen right now, they're in Venezuela or somewhere, they have them, and Spanish-speaking kidnappers call and say they want money. You see what I tell you? That's what I tell you, these people have to go back, and they have to go back, all of them have to go back, everybody have to go back. We have to lighten up this place and let it be Trinidad and Tobago and our citizens and who legit stay here, and everybody go back. You have to do that and lighten up this place. And let everybody get their act together. All them lazy mason and lazy builders and lazy people, get your act together, because you'll never have if you're lazy. Spanish teach everybody one lesson, that here we're going on. Anytime you lapse, they will take the work. You understand? Imagine you hire a man to paint, but you are going to pick you up home. You mad or what? You see that dotishness? You hire a mason, but you are going to pick you up and pack up. You think any builder getting me pack up by the house, coming to pick them up? Ian Allen, you mad or what? You are getting no work from me. Like craziness. Find yourself early in the morning and go and do your work. You will get your money. So ladies and gentlemen, again, we are out of time. We're going to be back tomorrow. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are paying special attention to the murder scene in the Laventil area that occurred a short while ago. We have our camera personnel, the taxi driver known as Ziggy was shot dead a short while ago. Our camera persons are on the scenes. If you, again, we have the numbers to advertise and whatnot. It is running. Those of you who want to advertise and get your ad, it's not too late. You could still take it, and you know, all the repeats, all the reruns, your ad will be there, all the platforms, and you really want people to know your business and know what you are about. No problem. Call, send us a WhatsApp, and get your business on, because you're seeing the figures. They just don't have it. Nobody has that. Nobody has that. So we're out of time. So I'm going to be back tomorrow. We have so much. And this is just a quarter of my rundown I did today. This is just a quarter. We have like more than half here. Still with different news to tell you. All right, so tomorrow I will see you, and we'll still continue this rundown. I'll still kind of recap of what happened over the weekend, just to refresh your brain. But tomorrow's going to be a great time. Those of you who have information about drugs and guns, WhatsApp me, let me know what's happening. And remember, at the end of the day, go to ianallen.org. You want to advertise, the number's there to advertise, as you can see. All right, take a picture of it fast. I'll give you 5 seconds before we close the show. 5 seconds to take your but you taking a picture, or you putting it off the screen, so? Right? Oh, it's moving. Okay. Take your photograph fast. Right? And pass it on to your employers and whatnot. And you get an ad. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, I don't run my blood to water. And listen, my goal is not cheap. Always remember that. Because you know why? I could stand and say, if you really want to make money, advertise on Crime Watch, because the statistics is there. And to all those who support me and congratulated me today, thank you again. I appreciate it. We'll talk more about it tomorrow and take some calls and whatever. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.